Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, well, we're in May and soon school will be over. It's vacation time and sooner or later your kids will want to go fishing with your family or with their friends, and I want to help you pick the right fishing rod that's going to serve any purposes. Okay? Of course, a lot of people might say, well, we have experts who already told us about that. And guys, the difference between those experts and me, I am not in a fishing boat where every time you cast, you're reeling in a sturgeon. And the guy goes again, he reels in a sturgeon because he's fishing at a fishing town, a farm. Or every time the guy throws, he's reeling in a salmon. I said, wow, or the guy has two lines set up and one carp, another carp. Me, most of my videos, 100% of them are done in public places. So what I am using really matters, will help you have a great summer, a good fishing session because I'm using real stuff. I'm fishing from the shore, so what I do works, and most likely your kids are going to be going to places you might run into me one day, or it's going to go fishing places where it's public places. All you need is your fishing rod, your fishing license. Don't forget that, guys, if you don't want to get into trouble. It's 20 something dollars for 1 year, and I got more for you. Upon your country, some countries have a one fishing day, and that one fishing day they will issue a free fishing license to your little puppies, and that fishing license is good until they reach 18 years old. And Quebec, that's the law. I don't know anywhere else. I'm just letting you know. In Quebec, there's one fishing day, and when that day comes, you bring your teenagers or your kids, they're going to give them a free fishing license. Okay, that's good until they reach their majority, 18 years old. This way you avoid your fishing rod to be taken away by the fishing police people, you know, and they can take your tackle box or all of that. So that's one thing. All right, now let's go back to how do I pick a good hybrid fishing line? Okay, I'm just angling, it's just for fun. I know when you go at the store, most of the time, you're gonna, if you're not familiar with fishing, you're gonna ask him or tell him, oh, well, could you help me with a fishing rod? Like it's just for fishing. They're gonna tell you, yeah, but what kind of fishing? You don't know. If you're not a fisherman, you just like wanna get involved and start slowly, see how it's done. So you want to have the best tool right from the get-go. So you don't have to buy a second line, a third line, or fourth line. So most fishing lines have all the information needed written on them. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, yeah, all right. If I go closer, okay. So to make a long story short, most fishing line will have the information written on the fishing rod, and its digits and words and stuff like that. I'm going to break it down for you. Why am I thinking this one is the best hybrid for you? Why? It's just another fishing rod. No, it is not. Number one, according to the company, this fishing rod here can hold up to a 25-pound weight line. Okay, so if you have that, you're good. With 25-pound weight line, guys, anything that's hooked, you are gonna be okay forever. Okay, now they are claiming that, and this is the most important part, the power of the line, the weight line, that we have that covered. 25 pounds, that's more than enough. Now what makes this one very interesting, it's the weight that the lure that this fishing rod can support. Oh, it's just angling. Okay, even if it's just angling to have fun, you're gonna want to be able to cast very far. Okay, so this one here, it is stated it's a medium heavy. All right, there are thousands of medium heavy out there. This one here is from Quantum, and they claim that the minimum weight lure weight that goes on this, it's 1.5 ounce to 4 ounces. Oh, what are you talking? A good medium heavy fishing rod, if you put a lure that's a 1/4 ounce, that's already heavy, and you might be able to cast fairly far. Okay, but this one here, right from the get-go, gives you double the weight. That's the minimum to begin with. half 1.5 ounce. 1.5 ounce will not make this bent. Okay, 4 ounces, that's out of the. Okay, look, guys. 4 ounces, what can hold up 4 ounces? Easy. A heavy fishing rod. Do you guys see the difference? Can you tell the difference? This one here is a heavy fishing rod, and this one here claim, and I'm going to put it to the test. This one here claims that the maximum weight limit lure for this one here, that fast action medium heavy, is 4 ounces. That's huge, guys. If they are not lying, which means this one here, you can reach the dip from the shore. You can do what this guy is doing with this one here. Okay, what's the big deal? What's the big idea? Listen, this is a heavy fishing rod. This one, the heavy fishing rod, you can only do fixed line fishing with it. That's the difference, not with this one. Yeah, not with this one. This one is good. I love it. It's very robust, it's strong, but you can only do fixed line fishing with it. You cast very far, reach where the paying zone, the Goldilocks zone is with this one. But Quantum claims that this one here, because 4 ounces is nothing for this one, because we can, it claims that you can go up to 5 ounces with this one, no problem. And according to experts, you could actually overclock this to 6 ounces. Always at your own risk. All right. So now you have this one here who you could have a lure that could go up to 4 ounces. You know how far you can cast with that, guys? You're gonna be doing the exact same job, except this one does too. If you just wanna angling, sorry, if you just want to angling with this one, hold on, you're gonna be able to do that. If you just want to do fixed line fishing, you're gonna be able to do that. And for the price of a fishing rod like this one, if I had the choice, I haven't put it to the test. That's what the company claims. Quantum is a respected name in the business. They claim that their line could go up to 4. I will put 3, okay? If this one can go up to 3, this is heaven. If you're tired, you don't want to, angling is giving you nothing, then you can fix line fishing with this and reach like distances. And not only that, I'm going to show you a lure that's 1/4 ounce and a lure that's 1.5. You can tell the difference that, oh, this is what you can do. I know some people are going to tell me, well, my friend, I caught a big fish with a tiny fishing rod. And I believe you. Yes, it could happen. But what I will say and what you must confess is that, yeah, there are days that you do the whole day and you get nothing. Not because you don't have one of these. It doesn't have to be Quantum. I'm just telling you about the specs. Forget about the name. If you have a fishing line that can accept a 25 pounds weight line, and the lure can go at least 3 ounces. This one says 4, but you must have a line that can, you tell the salesman, I want a line that can hold up to 3 ounces. And that's not a heavy fishing rod. If you have a line that can do that, I'm telling you, from the shore you're going to be doing exactly what the heavy fishing line is doing, except if I go fishing with a heavy fishing line, you know that I am stuck to fixed line fishing only. But it works. You always get something. It works. When you put 4 ounces and you cast that, it flies and flies and go. It works. Except you can have fun with this once you're fed up, because angling doesn't guarantee you, if you don't cast far enough, if you can cast far enough with this, with a jig that's 2 ounces. Guys, I have to show you what a big jig looks like. Something that's not 4 ounces, but that's 1/4, 1.5. Let me just show you the difference, okay? Hold on. Okay, guys, look. You have 2 jig heads. This one here is 1/4 ounce. You see? Look at the size of it. Medium fishing rod. This plus you put the lure, that's the most that they can support before the, like the head bends too much. Now, check this out. Look. This is 0.53 ounces. This one here, 1.5 ounces, the minimum. Well, guys, let me open it up. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, guys, so this is this one here, Look at the size difference. You see? This is for this. That's this here, okay? Okay, now look at the size difference. And believe me, it's not that big. They're expensive. The one quarter ounce is expensive. And yes, they're heavy. Okay? My friend kept pushing me. Come on, get the 1/4 ounce. It's doing okay. But look at the size difference. Okay? And this one here claimed that this size, which would allow you to cast like further, it's just the beginning. It's minimum. It's this one here, 1/2 ounce. Yeah, that's this one here. Now, can you imagine if you can go bigger? Hold on, I'll show you. Okay, guys, so as I was saying, why is it important to get maybe not a quantum, but something that can hold up at least up to 3 ounces? The jig by itself, look at the size of that monster. Okay, look at the hooks, the size of the hook. When you have something like that, something like this can go to that fishing line. If you just have a beautiful, cute, nice, medium heavy that can only hold up to 1/8 ounces, 1/8, 1/9, this undressed, but when you dress it up, that's what adds weight. You see, the jig by itself is heavy, and when you add the lure, the plastic lure, it becomes even more heavy. So this is just 1/4 ounce jig head, but with the plastic lure inside it, it's even bigger. So if your line cannot support it, look, and some jigs, just the lure itself is heavy. Okay, that's 1/4 ounce. I didn't want to use a bigger head because you feel like you have a fish, you don't have a fish. It's hard to reel it in because just the lure itself is heavy. So I seldom, it was money wasted because they're heavy. Okay, they're heavy. So I don't use that one very much. But now things have changed. With that fishing rod, yeah, because now this becomes nothing. It can go up to 4 ounces. This is not even 2 ounces. Okay? Look, most of my lure, because of my friend, I was using 1/4 ounce, most of them. So when it goes in the water, a fish thinks that it's a little worms going. So, you cast, okay, 20 feet, 25 feet. The further you go, you're able to cast, the more chances that the walleye, they all stay in the middle, hanging out. If they don't see your lure, they're not going to come by the shore looking for it. I guarantee, guys, I'm not lying to you. Unless you have a boat. If you have a boat, even if you don't have a fishing rod, just holding the line and casting it by hands, you're okay. You're in the middle of the water. You don't even need a fishing rod. So that's why, if I'm fishing from a boat, I can tell you, well, yeah, use this, use that, because it doesn't matter. You are in the Goldilocks zone. But if you're a regular person like myself, to make magic happen, you're going to have to get a fishing rod that at least can hold up to 3 ounces. The lure must be, the tip of the fishing rod must be able to hold up to 3 ounces. If you have that, you are in business for life. You will always have a fighting chances. Okay, so this one here, you can tell the difference, guys. Look, you see, we're not talking we're not talking about the same thing, and this is big. We're not talking about the same thing. Okay, so when you dress it up with whatever, you got to put a big plastic lure on this one because of the size of the hook, you're gonna destroy the lure. This is limit. Okay, this is limit. It will most likely destroy the body. On a big frog like this, yeah, you have no problem. Okay, so yeah, and a big worm like this one, you have no problem, but the line becomes heavy, but not for that special made uh, medium heavy fast action line. That one, yeah, I don't know how many companies who makes them like that. For the price of it, guys, for less than 150, you can get an outstanding fishing rod with fishing reel, and yes, the new technology or braided fishing line. You get that, you can go up to 50 pounds. It's so tiny, but laser durable. If you go with like plastic, and the higher the grit gets, the bigger the thread is. You don't want that. Go with braided fishing line. It could be 100, but it's tiny. It's microscope. You cannot break. Okay? So this one here, if I use those plastic fishing line, it's 25 pounds. But if I would use the new technology, it's durable. It, that's what you want. It, it costs you more money, but it will guarantee you once you buy just one roll, you're good for almost ever. Okay? So, would you not want to be able to put something this big and it doesn't even phase your fishing rod? If you have something this big, you'll be able to cast further because, guys, if you could just throw by the shore and wait to get something, and if it would happen, that's what I would do. You see people always trying to cast the further as they can. So this one here, I will put it to the test. You go to your store, you tell them, I want a fishing line that can hold at least, I want a fishing rod that can hold at least a line of 25 to 30 pounds line weight, no problem. I want my fishing rod for the tip to be able to support minimum 3, well, maybe not minimum, but I want my fishing rod, the tip must be able to support 3 ounces lure. If you have that, you don't need a heavy fishing rod, and you're going to be able to do both angling and fixed line fishing. What I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to put 3 ounces on this one and see how does he react, since they claim. So I don't want to be like lying to you. It's written, it's not made by the guy living next door, so I'm guessing there's some truth to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my reel and show you guys what does it looks like with a 3 ounces weight on it. And we'll see, okay? All right, guys, I have it mounted with a 25 pounds weight line, and look, that's 30 ounces. That's 3 ounces, I mean. Yeah. So that's 3 ounces. So let's see how the tip looks. with 3 ounces. Man, look, I don't know if you guys, yeah, you see? So, not bad, okay? Not bad. It's not bending. Uh, that's that's some serious weight. If you have a lure that's 3 ounce, 3 ounces, my God, you can cast four, man. Oh, so it looks decent. Okay, this is not the maximum weight. It's 1 ounce more. So thus far, you guys can see it. Let me bring it even more up. So thus far, the tip is not really bending, but you see, that's 3 ounces. Not many fishing rod can do that. So I recommend, in terms of strength, robustity, something like this. This is your only truth. If you put 3 ounces, you'll know exactly what you're dealing with. A fancy fishing rod or something that does both. This is the ideal right there. Now, I am not an expert. Does many companies have that same kind of setup, or it's just Quantum? Because I do have other fishing rods uh, who also claim to be medium heavy, and if I put the 3 ounces, the tip of my fishing line goes down. And this one, guys, look, it doesn't go like this. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go fishing with it today. I'm gonna put it to the test. If that's so, because going fishing with my heavy, I am stuck. I either do heavy fixed fishing line or, but this one I can play angling or fixed fishing line. So I have a choice. So that's why, and this is below $60. That's just amazing. If when, like with the stress of like casting and stuff like that, if the tip doesn't break and I can really use my 3 ounces back and forth, I will bring home some catfish or some walleye and stuff like that, because they're all in the same zone, in the middle of the river. And from the shore, this will get me there. Yeah. And why not? I ordered some 4 ounces on Amazon, and yeah, when I get them, if it survives 3 ounces, I could maybe be reasonable and don't go any higher, because you can see, guys, it's looking okay still. Okay, so this is a good way to know that people are not lying to you. This is legit. Those I ordered on Amazon are the exact same thing, triangle shape. It's just convenient. That's all. There's no meaning or symbol behind it, except instead of 3 ounces, there are 4 ounces. So this is the great measurement to know exactly the quality of the fishing rod. If it does what it says that it's supposed to do. So I recommend that kind of fishing rod, whether what your intention may be. The day that you're gonna have a change of mind, a change of heart, guess what? You don't have to go out, buy another fishing rod, ice fishing, whatever. This one can do it all. All right? So I am trying to save you money and trip back and forth. When I went, the guy just asked me, what kind of fishing? What kind of fishing? I'm not an expert. What kind of fishing? Give me something that if one day I have a change of heart, my fishing rod is right there ready to help me switch. and a blink of an eye. And this one here is below $70. How about that? I have fishing rod that are more expensive and doesn't get the job done. That's when you have bad advisement, bad salesmen. They just, oh, you're not gonna be. How am I gonna go and say, oh, there's only perch? You should have a fishing rod that's ready for whatever comes by. Okay, whatever comes by, your fishing rod should be able to give you a fighting chance. This one does, and doesn't limit you to just fixed line fishing. You can angling with this, no problem. Fly fishing, you can do it with this. It's a little bit heavy, but to be able to hold like some weight, the fishing rod must be made strong and a bit heavy. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna put it to the test today, and most likely bring home the fish I'm gonna catch, because my goal is to cast as far as I can, and from there, whatever I catch, I promise to film it before I'm gonna reel it in and film it to show you guys that this hybrid kind of fishing rod is the best. For this year, next year you want to do something else, it's going to be right there for you, and you don't have to spit money out again. So thank you for watching. I hope this is useful to you and honest. Go out there and have fun, you, your kids, your partner, with your friends, and you don't have to spend much. All right, so don't forget to subscribe, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up, guys. If you have any question, I'm right here, man, and we're gonna put it to the test. You do something for me, you take care.